Hello One Piece friends! Today I'm going to be talking about the East Blue Saga in One Piece, my thoughts on it, and different things regarding it. Also, I've gotten a request to look at the 4Kids dub meme and the One Piece GBA game, which I did download, and it does work. I can make it work and everything, but that in particular, if I do make a video of that, it's going to be a separate video on its own, not going to be part of this because it'll just be way too long, I think. But I think that would be kind of fun. I already played through the first level just to fool around and see if I can make it work. And the 4Kids dub meme will be at the end of this though. Now let me start first by saying that I have not seen any sort of anime or any animated shows whatsoever in a very long time. It's been about 3 or 4 years since we last even watched TV, and we pretty much only watch YouTube videos now, so starting to watch One Piece has kind of brought back those memories of when I used to watch all these animated shows like SpongeBob, or regarding anime, Inuyasha and Bleach, even Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! All those shows, I used to watch them all the time and haven't for so long, so One Piece brings back those memories because it's, you know, a new anime for me. Now I have to say I've been really enjoying watching One Piece. It is a really fun story. It has lots of concepts in it that make you think. It has good characters, it has good design, it's funny but it's serious. You know, there's so many things that just kind of work all into one thing, and there's so many different things that all kind of work together to create something that's not just, you know, one-sided or, you know, rather flat compared to something else. And I am really glad that I have been enjoying the show so much because I'm pretty sure I mentioned this before in the reaction to Super Eye Patch Wolf's video there. When I first started getting ads, this was like, I don't know, 10 years ago or more, when I first started getting ads for One Piece, it looked ridiculous. I didn't like it. It just, I don't know, the ads just made it uninteresting to me. Maybe it was more for something else, not particularly the show, but for something else regarding One Piece. I don't really know anymore. I know there's another ad for another cartoon on TV that was just garbage also. I hated the ads and they're really annoying, but thanks to my friend Giant Nice Day, he recommended to me that I check out One Piece, and I am actually really glad that I did, so thank you for recommending it, because the ads the ads don't do it justice. The ads I was seeing back then didn't do the show justice, and it is so much better than what those ads made it seem it would be. I know a lot of people were saying that the show starts off really slowly, and I didn't really see that for myself, but I do in terms of story, but in terms of just, you know, what's going on in the show, it didn't feel slow in that way. Story-wise, maybe, but at the same time too, since I haven't seen it and before and know nothing about the story, to me it's brand new. Like, I don't notice the slowness of the story and everything until you get a little bit further ahead where it's like, okay, we're going to the Grand Line, and then you know, 10 episodes where they're backtracking, going somewhere else and doing something else, and then it's, oh, we're going to the Grand Line, and then it's something else again, and then you have this whole filler episode, which was still fun to watch with the dragons there, but it's like, just get to the Grand Line already. My goodness gracious. I know there's so many fun things that they went through and all that. It does seem to be a little bit slow when they are going off the track somewhere else and everything, but it still was very fun to watch. Every time I go to watch every time I start watching the show, it's really hard to kind of stop watching because I just want to keep seeing more, but I also don't want to like overdo it and do too much, or so, you know, I like binging on things, but at the same time, if I just binge completely and don't control it, I don't know, it doesn't feel the same for me. I will start to lose interest really quickly, so that's kind of why the videos are slow as they are. I know, like, once a week maybe isn't that slow, but for some people maybe it is. I would like to start doing more if I can. I just don't want to overdo it. I feel kind of bad that lately I've only been watching it kind of once a week, watching a few episodes. And the main reason for that has been because time-wise, I haven't really had the time for it. And now recently, within the past month here, I've kind of gotten rid of some things that I didn't need to be doing. So those aren't taking up my time anymore. So I have a little bit more time, and I'm starting to manage my time a little better. So maybe, hopefully soon, I can start doing 2 videos a week regarding One Piece, which would be really fun because I enjoy watching it, and I know you guys really enjoy watching me watch it and stuff, because you guys get to kind of rewatch it a little bit, but I guess with someone, so it's kind of fun, and it's something I really enjoy doing as well, so yeah. Now when it comes to characters, obviously I have a couple favorites, my main favorite being Coby. I don't know, Coby is just, he's really awesome. He's kind of a cute little character as well, and he's just really awesome. His attitude and everything, especially recently, well, I guess that's not really part of the East Blue Saga, is it? That's kind of after, while they're in the Grand Line. But, you know, before that, it was really, really cool seeing his attachment to Luffy, and Luffy's determination rubbing off on him, with how he wants to become a Marine officer. I just love seeing the guy's determination and everything. Buggy is my favorite character to laugh at and make fun of because he's just really unfortunate. Everything for him just goes completely wrong. Everything he tries, it seems like it just doesn't work out for him, and he just ends up, you know, getting the crap end of the stick. So he's definitely, I think, as someone said, he's a really good one for comedic relief, and he's just absolutely perfect for it. He is a clown after all, so maybe that you know, part of the character development and everything, that was completely intentional. I don't know, but definitely works out perfectly like that. Now with the rest of the characters, for example, Luffy, the entire crew of the ship, right? Luffy, Usopp, we have Zorro. Oh god, that's not a good picture. We have Zorro, Nami, and that's everyone, right? No, of course not. There's also Sanji. It's really hard for me to pick a favorite between any of them because, you know, you see them all the time and everything. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. They're all kind of the main characters, if you want to call them that. And they're all pretty awesome characters. I really like Nami because she's the one that kind of keeps everyone else in line. You know, if Luffy wasn't the captain, Nami definitely would be. Zorro always likes to act like he is the adult for most things, when Luffy and Usopp are, you know, acting like children, which is actually kind of fun to see. But then Zorro always ends up joining in somehow. Either they make him and he gets frustrated and goes along with it anyway, or he just ends up doing it like his fight there with Luffy. Although, again, that's after the Grand Line, or in the Grand Line. And Sanji, oh my god, Sanji. His ridiculousness when it comes to Nami is just completely silly. I love it. It's another little tiny bit of hilariousness that I just love. All of the characters really work well together. They all are perfect, and Luffy is very particular about who he wants as part of his crew. I can't wait to see them all develop more and see what changes they go through, see all the different things that's going to happen from now on. So my friend Giant Nice Day had a couple questions that he thought I should probably answer for this. And those questions are, how did I like the East Blue Saga, and how do I feel about One Piece compared to my original thought? Well, I think I've already kind of answered that one. Based on those ads I used to see, because that was my only exposure to One Piece, I don't think I've really ever heard too much about it since then. Maybe the name mentioned or something like that, a character mentioned, but that's kind of about it. I had no clue what anyone was talking about. So, but based on those ads, it's definitely a heck of a lot better than the ads seemed to make it, as I said. How did I feel about the East Blue Saga? Well, I really liked it. It was really, really fun. It was really cool seeing the different concepts that were brought up in different parts of the show, like regarding treasure with Luffy and his hat, or Gaimon and his treasure on the island, or perseverance with Nami, determination with Coby, following your dream with Sanji, honor and bravery when it comes to Usopp, even though he's not always the most brave, but he has definitely shown a bit of bravery. Seeing all those different concepts and everything was really, really good to watch. It made it much more interesting, and it's also kind of obvious, at least to me, it seemed like those concepts were obvious, and it was really good because it made me kind of connect more with the story rather than just, oh, this is just, you know, something fun to watch, right? It makes it a little more connectable, personal. Now, I do apologize that I should have asked you guys in the previous video if you have any questions for me regarding the East Blue Saga review, and I apologize that I did not do that. Now, I'm going to say right now, if you have any questions for me regarding the next little season or saga, but if you have any more, if you have any questions that you want me to answer, how I feel about different things or whatever regarding next, you know, review type thing that I do like this, please, you can write it down below in this video or in any of the videos that I do watching One Piece. Just let me know that this is a question for the end of the review kind of thing, for the end review kind of thing, and I will mark it and put it, I'll take a picture of it actually, and I will put it into a specific folder for when I do the next review. So your questions will be answered. If you do that, just let me know what the question is for, that it is for the end review. To end off, my favorite thing about One Piece that does not have to do with meta sort of stuff, like all those concepts and everything, or with necessarily the story itself, but more, I guess, with the lore, is the devil fruits. Those are really, really interesting to me, and it's really fun seeing what new ones show up. And I'm also kind of curious if any of them are if there's any, I guess, multiples of them out there, like the gum fruit that Luffy has. Is there someone else out there with the gum fruit ability as well? Or are these fruits just like a one-time thing? There's probably so many freaking devil fruits out there, but we've already seen, like, I don't know, what is it, like 12? 2 of which were in a filler episode. Sorry, 2? I think it was only 2 of which that were in that filler episode, the Hiso and the Kama. But we have the Gum, the Plume, the Sub, Bara. There's probably one that has to do with fire. Oh wait, that's right. Well, okay, again, after the Grand Line, there's some more. There's the Bomb and the Kilo. So maybe I exaggerated on the numbers, but there's so many already. And to me, it's kind of almost like collectibles in video games. It's like you need to see all of them. You need to just collect all of them, find out what all of them are like, and all that kind of thing. That's the one thing that's like super, the one, I guess, small? Is it small? It's not really small, is it? But that's the one little thing just about the show itself that's just like super interesting to me. Like, I just really want to see a list of all of them, except I don't, because they'll probably cause spoilers, so, you know. But that's how my brain works, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so since this is the end, let's kind of watch this garbage of the 4Kids dub thing. I was looking into what it is, and I guess the 4Kids kind of screwed it up because they're trying to market it to children and everything, so they messed up a lot of things, made it ugly and gross, and yeah, like Sanji cigarette becomes a lollipop, which I understand, but, you know, ridiculous. Oh god. Yeah, okay. No, I don't like it. No, okay, that first little bit sounded kind of interesting. The tune of it isn't too bad. I'm just doing the opening for this, by the way. Yo ho ho, he took a bite of gum. Ugh. This just sounds weird. What the frick? It sounds like it should be Yu-Gi-Oh! Instead of this. Why is there rap? There would not be rap in the time of pirates. Yes, I sped it up. I don't care. That was gross. The tune of it at the very beginning of that rap song, whatever you want to call it, wasn't too bad, but then it just became gross, and I don't like it. It made it seem more like, I said, like something like Yu-Gi-Oh! Or at least the Americanized version of Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I probably never watched the original version of it, considering they were speaking English and everything, so it most likely wasn't just a dub. It was most likely this. That's ridiculous. Anyway, so video's over. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you continue to enjoy watching me watch One Piece. And yeah, it's a really fun show, and I'm glad I've started watching it. Thanks. God bless, and see you again soon.